Hey there, I'm Joe Carter. If you've ever popped the hood and thought, where do I even start? You're in good company. Around here, we take the mystery out of car repair, one fix at a time. Whether you're a beginner or just looking to sharpen your skills, there's something here for you. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe if you're into learning without the headaches. All right, that's enough from me. Let's get into
Brass
it.
or copper adapter. 2 valves from the camera of a truck. Copper or brass tube with an inner diameter of 10 to 15 millimeters. Brass or copper T with an inner diameter of 8 to 10 millimeters. Rubber nozzle. Instead of it, you can use a high-pressure rubber hose and a set of adapters for different threads. Soldering iron. Gas torch. Rosin, flux. Solder PIC 40 or PIC 60. The basis of the compressometer is a pressure gauge. To check gasoline engines, you can use this device with a scale up to 15 atmospheres. If you need a universal meter, the scale should reach 30 atmospheres. This device can be inexpensively bought in any enterprise where old Soviet trucks are left. It is desirable to check it by connecting it to a pressure source and a reference manometer. This will help to determine the error, which must be taken into account during the motor check. Valves from the chambers are necessary to create a check and drain valve. The adapter, tube, and T are needed to assemble all the elements into a single unit. The rubber nozzle provides a tight pressure of the device to the hole for the candle. How to make a compressometer. To make a homemade compressometer, solder an adapter to one of the longitudinal sides of the T. Then unscrew the spool from any valve, disassemble and cut off 2 to 4 coils of the spring. This is necessary for the check valve to open even from air pressure. Then disassemble the second valve and solder an extension to the spool pin, as which you can use a piece of nail with a cap. This is to make it easier to relieve pressure with the bleed valve. Assemble the valves, then solder the check valve to the longitudinal end of the T and the bleed valve to the transverse end. Cut a 20 cm long piece of tubing and solder it to the T over the check valve. Possible construction. To join brass or copper parts, they must be annealed. To do this, heat them with a torch, then apply rosin and solder with a soldering iron. Do not leave any unirradiated areas. Do not tin thicker than 1 mm. If the parts are of the same diameter, you need to make stiffeners. Cut a piece of pipe, cut it lengthwise and tin it from the inside. Then assemble the parts along the same axis, put the stiffener on top and heat with a soldering iron or torch until the tinning solder melts. On the opposite side of the joint, place a second stiffener on top and solder it in the same way. Fill the space between the stiffeners and the joints to the parts with solder. In conclusion, creating your own compressometer can be a rewarding and educational project. By following the steps outlined in this video, you can successfully assemble a compressometer using simple materials, whether you choose to design it from a candle or adapt it for diesel applications. Remember to gather all the necessary parts and take your time with each step to ensure accuracy and functionality. With your new compressometer, you'll be well equipped to measure compression effectively. Thank you for watching, and happy building!